In today's challenge, you've got names in one row and their matching values hidden in the row below. It's not your usual column-to-row setup. It's more like a weird sandwich of data. Well, today I'll show you how to turn that messy layout into a clean usable table using Power Query. We'll go step by step and I'll show you a really handy trick using a function called List.Alternate, plus some other cool moves like splitting, trimming and pivoting. Let's jump right in. Okay, first things first. We need to split our table into two parts. Let's create a new step. We will need our column 1 as a list. We want to pull all the names into one list and all the values into another list. Here's how to do that in Power Query. To get the names, the ones on the first, third, fifth rows, etc., we use List.Alternate with 1, 1, 1. That just means start from the first row, take one and skip one. Repeat. To get the values, the second, fourth and sixth rows, we use List.Alternate with 1, 1. That means start from the second row, take one, skip one, repeat. Now let's put them side by side, like two columns in a normal table. To do that, we use something called Table.From.Columns. It sounds fancy, but it just means take these two lists and turn them into a table with two columns. Here is the only thing to remember. We need to wrap both lists in curly braces, like this. The curly braces tell Power Query, hey, these two lists belong together, make them into a table. And that's it. Now we've got a nice two-column table, one with the field names and one with the values. But there is still one messy part. In the first column, we've got both product names and value types stuck together. For example, A code, CDE price. Use Power Query's split column function. Go to split column by delimiter. Choose space, but don't just split at every space. Choose split at the rightmost delimiter. This means it splits just before the last word, which is the type. Now we get two columns, one with the product names and one with the types, like code and price. Let's make things extra clear by renaming the columns. For example, the column with product names, call it product. The one with the type, call it type. Clean names make life much easier later. The next problem. Some product cells have more than one product, like A, B. We want to split those into separate rows. To each product gets its own row. Here's how. Select the product column, go to split column by delimiter, choose comma, and then choose split into rows in advanced settings. Now every product has its own row. Sometimes there are extra spaces left after splitting. Let's just clean that up. Select the product column, go to Transform tab and click Format Trim, or use right-clicking. This removes all the unwanted spaces at the start or end. Now we've got a nice clean table. Each row has a product, the type of value, and the actual value. But we want to see code and price as their own columns. Select the type column and go to Pivot column. Choose our value column. Now we've got one row per product, and each type has its own column. And that's it. We used List.Alternate to split names and values, combine them into a proper table, split and trimmed text, and broke multiple product rows into separate ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time!